Cool.
And I think midnight as well. You get one last like the wind like blows past your ear, and this soft whisper just kind of goes, "Last chance."
So I think Lux is just gonna go. Look, Stein, I appreciate what you're trying to
He's
do.
been talking outwardly quite. Basically, he's
but-
basically putting himself up and said, "Yes, I will."
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but like I think, no offense,
I'm getting
it did
dirty
go.
messages. Can whoever spoke there repeat?
Oh,
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Stein.
I'm not getting anything here.
Okay.
Drop your video and it will make the connection better.
yeah. Turn off your video.
Hello?
Hopefully that'll work. Joe's on it. Oh, there we go.
Okay, like, I got none of that. I started. Yeah, I got half of
All right.
what was said.
Can you hear
Johnny?
this now?
You got us,
Can you hear us?
buddy?
Yes. One
Cool.
at a time, though, guys. One at a time.
Johnny, go.
Stein, I appreciate what you're doing. I know what happened wasn't intended from you, but I don't know if it's the right idea to do it again. I believe in Tudor. You've got this.
Oh damn!
So we've come all the way. We've come all the way here to just fork over Tudor and do exactly what this mysterious power, that by the way is going to kill me, says, and just believe that it's going to be okay.
It was going to kill you if we didn't bring him Tudor, and I reckon Tudor can beat him.
By doing what?
Yeah, it's a clash of wills. Throw your best at it.
Tudor, what do you say?
I think at this exact moment, the monitor flicks back to Lake Protocol Y/N.
Well, I don't think we should do that.
I mean, that is the like from the understanding that you have is like the jacking into this machine, which is how you kind of take it on, is in there. That's the fictional route into it, unless you've got like I don't know some kind of move that allows you to ascend the maelstrom and take it on in its own dimension. I don't know.
Well, I guess if I
think-
rolled a 12 on augury while trying to create a portal, but that seems somewhat risky.
I'm just saying.
I reckon we should try and siphon some of its power off. Me using the knife and you using the power core.
Yeah, I think it's the voice sounds in your head again, Lux, and just goes because again you've used your hold, so
Yeah.
just so we're clear.
Yeah.
This plan of theirs is untested, is unknown. That device is fragile and rushed. Who knows what will happen? Even we are not all-knowing.
Do it.
You up for that, Stein?
You are. Yeah. I think in your head it's like, you fool. So yeah, you...
It's like power siphoning.
It
Yeah.
doesn't want me to do it. We're doing it.
I think it's less like, yeah, this... I don't know what the fuck is going to happen here. Because
Actually, no, to be honest, can I retract that and just not say anything?
That's fine.
Lux
fair.
is still hedging. Lux is still hedging bets. And it's just
Okay.
like, I'm like,
Okay,
I
I kind of look
I
to
need
Stein
some
like,
time to think about this. Maybe whatever they get up to in their own time is their own business. But I need
Okay.
some time to think.
So you guys, like, pull up the Lake Protocol machine and start rigging up cables to try and siphon this thing off, right? Is that the plan?
Yeah. I guess, if Stein agrees.
Yeah.
Alright,
But we'll give that a try. But
okay. So yeah, I think... You rolled a 7 to 9 when creating this thing, didn't you? If I remember correctly. Okay.
what, the
just-
adapter?
No, the knife. But yeah, you can like rig up your sort of things to kind of like make a different machine that will do some sort. That doesn't take you long. And yeah, so I think this move is just straight up opening your brain to the psychic maelstrom, and
Or both of us. And see what happens.
Stein assisting. I think Stein assisting. Tudor is the focal point, especially because he rolls better numbers. He has 2d6
Yes.
plus 3. So let's do Stein, roll to assist Tudor.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's 2d6 plus my hex, right?
Yeah, hex for Tudor. Okay, 10.
It's a good start from you,
Okay,
Jamie.
so-
Now it's my role.
Yeah, just roll, open your brain to the Psychic Maelstrom, and add 1 to the result.
Why?
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's so wonderfully typical.
Okay. So yeah, you like...
Oh, we fucked.
I think that may be the only non-10 plus weird roll I've rolled in like 5 games.
You would wait until this one, wouldn't you?
I know.
Any
We knew it would
other
happen.
one-
We knew it would
Any
happen.
other one, you could have not got a 10 plus.
Yeah, so... You open your mind to the Maelstrom, and this place is just... Unlike... It's comparable to that strange psychic plane you were in that Stein kind of accidentally created. It's whirling with energy. And yeah, I think what happens is...
Jesus Christ, guys.
7 to 9. Something a bit bad, but still fundamentally a success. So it's the idea of you want to siphon power off this thing into the knife. Oh, I forgot something. You're using your psychic power against the thing that created you.
So I roll cool.
Act under fire.
Wait, wrong roll. So add 3 to that, that's a 9.
Okay, so that's a 9. So again...
Ow, that's not even
Yeah, that would have
funny.
been bad.
I was just like, wait, there's no plus 3 modifier there.
Okay. So... Let me have a think. So yeah, I think... Like, you see the kind of, like... I think everyone, in just fundamental vision, sees this room flare with brilliant blue light. And... Like... Midnight, your tattoos start, like, dancing away across your skin. You can feel them moving. Like, Lux, your, like, assorted psychic embellishments start, like, kind of all... It's not necessarily, like, bad, but it's definitely, like, that kind of, it's goosebumps. It's the psychic equivalent of goosebumps. Stein, you get that, but more so. And Tudor, kind of wrapped in the middle of this, yeah, I think in your head, this force just goes, what you do today...
Echo. If you say echoes in eternity, I'm going to come and hit you.
No, it doesn't say, it's like, I think it's just, you cannot undo this, Tudor. And yeah, just pours through you, like, in its entirety. I think you accidentally trip, like, it gets in your head for just the slightest second and unbinds from whatever was binding it here, and pours through you, but you manage to, like, force it into the knife. And this knife, like, glows like a fucking, like, shard of some ungodly domain, brilliant in front of you, and all of the lights die, all the electrons and everything, and in front of you is just this knife, shining, and, yeah.
Okay.
So, just, and I think, yeah, I think it literally, like, all of you feel in your bones that thing is the key to godhood. Like,
I'm gonna
power,
rename my knife God
unlike
Knife from
anything.
Soul Knife.
yeah, and it contains the souls of everyone you ever knew, and all of the people who've died between the apocalypse and now.
So right, guys, now we need to find a way to siphon off the souls we want. Any
Yes.
ideas?
Just so we're comfortable with this, is like, that thing is basically just a giant jail cell for a whole bunch of dead people. Like, if you say, we only want to let loose some people, is the equivalent of saying, I'm willing to leave 2.9 billion people in a jail cell, because they make me powerful. That's the morality.
I mean, it's
Is
more
it like
if we just
is it like
if we
an
put 3 billion
individualised jail
people
cell?
on the planet right now, they'll all just die again anyway. So
Just saying, like, and also, yeah, like,
What happens
I'd-
if we release, like, absolutely all of them? Are we just like, okay, off you go?
I honestly don't know. I'm excited if one of you tries to find out.
It's a king without subjects, though, Tudor.
Okay,
What was
so
that, Jamie? I mean, Stein.
I said, what's a king without subjects? That's, 2.9 billion people more to rule.
They're kind of going
let's
to
not
die
be,
in this frozen wasteland.
yeah.
as it
We
is.
just want to turn things back to the way they were. Like, can we time date this? Can we release everyone who died within the last, say, 2 weeks?
Why would you want to do that? That's just nonsensical.
Wait, how long was since we killed Cecil?
Around that.
Do it.
Wait, we
about
only
3
killed
days
Cecil
before
2 weeks ago. What the
More or
fuck?
less. It's been, yeah, like, the revolution was about a week ago, and then it was like another 3 or 4 days before all this kicked off. Like, oh no, it took about 3 days for all this to get, like, for, like,
Yeah.
Nylock to arrive, another, like, 2-3 days for you to get here, so it's been about 2
Yeah.
weeks.
So
Okay, let me
make it a
rephrase.
week.
Let me rephrase that question. Do we have to?
I mean,
No,
can't
yes,
we
just-
just be gods? Is that
No.
not okay?
We turn everyone back a week, and then we get rid of this.
I'm just saying we're definitely keeping a few of my punters in there. They were fucking idiots.
Well, I mean, we're only thinking about releasing a few hundred of the 2.9 billion in here because
And my punters
A,
better
they
not
don't have
be on.
bodies, so we don't know what's going to happen to the people that don't have bodies. But I
Yeah.
don't think it will be pleasant.
No, like, look, I don't want to fuck with this. Bringing people back from the death is not a thing I particularly want to fuck with. I want to do this as limited scale as possible.
Do we have the option later on to carry on releasing souls?
It's I literally.
Or do we have to release all of them that we want to release now?
Well, I no,
I don't know.
like
You
this
made a
is-
shard of godhood, and it's
Okay,
lying on the
okay.
floor.
I see this nice like I think Mike said that, and Lux is like, look, we don't want to release everyone. We don't want to keep releasing people. No one should have this much power.
Okay, let's do some practical things.
We're restoring
let's
the order.
go back to
That's
Cecil
it.
Road, so the bodies are in front of us. Can I use an augury portal here? Do I even need to roll?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think like
Don't
light.
want to leave my car here.
Fine, go up to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, we take it up to the car, drive through the portal.
So should I roll
yeah.
to make a portal then?
Yeah, give me that augury.
This day's not great.
So it definitely needs to reach kind of deep into the psychic maelstrom to cover this level of distance. Like, you've never made a portal that moved this far before. So I think the stable and contain no bleeding thing is that you, like, this knife just does leaking light. Like, it looks like the Aurora Borealis goes off. And just, like, lunges through this portal and, like, dissipates on the other side. And you're just like,
That wasn't expected.
I
Let's.
swear this doesn't usually happen.
Okay, so I kind of look at Lux and we drive through. I guess. I
Yep.
assume.
Yeah. I think it kind of, like, literally opens and folds over everything, and then you're just there. Like, the
then-
portals are running hyper efficient right now.
Okay, and then we're in the courtyard of Cecil Road where all the bodies are, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of dead people here.
So okay, I stand on top of the car,
Uh-huh.
point the dagger in the air, and try and release the souls in like the immediate area.
Okay.
Some of these people want to kill us.
Yeah, I don't think they can when we have this.
Open your brain to the psychic maelstrom.
Okay, guys, let's see yet another shitty roll because when it comes down to it, I roll shit. Oh no, there we go.
That's a 10. Yeah. Yeah. Like the dagger like shines and like flashes a blinding blue light and then fades. And yeah, it looks way more stable in Tudor's hand right now. And yeah, you see like along Tudor's arms, like his veins like glowing blue as if cartoon electricity is moving through them. Then everyone just wakes up. You just see a person you hear a person groan and like sits up. Who would it be?
Margaret.
Yeah, I guess Margaret kind of just like sits up and looks at him and goes, Tudor? What the? What, Your Highness, what happened?
Long story.
So, okay, I think Lux turns to like, right. We need to get rid of that now.
We've only resurrected the people in this courtyard. There's still the rest of the people
No,
in
I
the
think
city.
like a thing crackles over the radio, and like, boss, is anyone down there? This is the garage floor reporting in, and then like another thing crackles over. Like it's like, hey, we're down on maintenance. Shit's happening. Like, God, it feels like I've been asleep for. Oh,
Okay.
God, I'm
Lux-
hungry.
Like so, there goes. There's a few things we need to do first. Raise it again and just say fix the city. So like melt all the ice surrounding it.
Okay. Yeah. Open your brain to Psychic Maelstrom again.
I've also leveled up, but I don't really think there's anything relevant here.
Actually, I'm just gonna give this one to you. I don't need you to roll this. Yeah, like again, you see this power jump along Tudor's arm until like it's gone from like being to here to now it's like crawling up his neck.
It's like Tudor, you need to stop using that right now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, Tudor, I
I
have a
agree.
bad feeling about this shit.
I mean, Tudor, you feel amazing.
I mean,
Like-
I like Lux is like full on pulled. That is the LMG and is like
Yeah.
aiming it at.
I would also like to
Lux,
point
you feel
out.
sorry, Tudor, you feel invincible.
I would
Like,
also like to point out that I am still holding an AK-47 and a rocket launcher.
I'm aware of these things, but
Just,
I'm just saying, yeah.
and
Tudor,
I am
you-
willing to use them on people I know. If they turn into a fucking god because they're using a fucking god stick too much.
Yeah,
Putting that out there.
Like, Tudor,
like
Give it to
imagine like the intoxicating feeling of being drunk and like that intoxicating notion that you're just like, I'm so confident right now I can do anything with none of the loss of like clarity of thought or like loss of dexterity. You just feel amazing. It's
could
like
I
you can do anything.
could I read Tudor right now?
Absolutely. Give me that sharp roll.
By the way, just while he's rolling that, are we all still in the car, bar Tudor on the
Oh no,
bonnet?
you're all standing kind of around the car. I
Okay.
think
I'm
Tudor might be standing on the bonnet.
climbing up onto the bonnet, whilst
Okay.
wondering how could I get Tudor to hand over the knife.
Tudor, that's a question for you.
So how could you get me to hand over the knife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your ticket to unlimited power. Probably only like at the rate it's going. One more use.
Also,
away?
Finn,
Maybe two. Hi.
I've hit my next advancement.
Oh, okay. I sense confidence.
Really doesn't matter at this point.
Oh,
It really doesn't matter too much, but
it represents a certain shift in Lux's mentality,
yeah.
which I think is very appropriate for this moment. So yeah, Tudor, how could Lux get you to hand it over?
It also does have certain things.
I also
Yeah,
took
mechanics.
seeing souls as my ability. Tudor is kind of ironically on a knife edge. At the same
Oh, by the
time,
way,
it's-
Lux, how are you feeling? How are all three of the rest of you feeling at this exact moment?
Apprehensive.
Stein is backing away from the car, like, slowly.
Okay. And Lux? Do you have a specific, like...
Agenda, yes.
Okay, yeah, you read, so... Danger and, like, off of Stein. You read the apprehension off of Midnight, and Lux, what does he get, like, what emotions are surging towards the forefront of you?
That's a tricky one. It's probably actually mostly its concern.
Okay. Yeah, you see that as plain as day, Tudor. What you interpret these emotions to mean, whether it's concern for your well-being or concern for Lux's, the concern is purely for Lux's position, and maybe they're jealous and they're concerned that you're going to be way more powerful than they are, and whether Midnight is apprehensive that something bad's going to happen, or whether she's apprehensive that you'll be better than like her, and I don't know. You get the feeling that Stein is scheming, and I don't know how you interpret that, but I don't feel I need to give you an alternative.
Okay, well,
But
Tudor's
yes.
kind
How how he gets you to give up the knife.
He's
Lux
on a
gets him.
knife edge between shit. We can like remodel the world with this knife, and shit. The fact I'm turning multicolored is scaring the shit out of me.
But also feels real cool.
So I could get your character to like do it by emphasizing how it's changing you.
Yeah, would probably be the way to do it.
Okay, yeah. So I think Lux is just like you don't want to become. We haven't come this far. We haven't done this much for you to fall to Empire. You need to give it up now. We've got what we're not. Let's not double down on this. We've got as far as we need to. Let's stop.
I think you can see that the power, like this blue lines, are still crawling over his body. They're much slower. They aren't surging, but they are still moving.
And I'm going to attempt to seduce and manipulate.
All right.
And I am on top of my car.
Feels like bullshit to me.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bullshit.
Okay, but you do get +2 on your usual for acting on your benefit
Yeah.
of your reader person. So 2d6 +2
2.
plus your hot.
It's 2. I
Okay.
have 0 hot.
Roll that shit.
Oh wait, it's 2 6 plus 2. I did. No, that's a 10.
That is a 10. So to go against Lux's wishes, you have to act under fire.
Which is dangerous.
I
Right
mean,
now.
to not if you go along
What
with them, you get an
is-
XP, but that's not really relevant on this stage.
Can I read Lux before I do this? As in, like, to kind
yeah.
of gather her
Yeah, I think so.
intention as to why she
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to
roll
have
that
the
sharp.
knife.
Roll that sharp.
Yeah, do it.
You get 3 questions, man.
Your bad rolling streak is apparently over.
This is in basic moves, right? I don't think I've ever
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
used it. Sure.
So have a look at those questions.
Read a person.
Stein, what are you doing, buddy? Because I have a
Waiting.
Oh, okay.
Just observing the situation.
Yeah. I think does the audience see like kind of from your shoulder view, your hand go up to your headset? Is that all we see?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Um,
We discussed this.
I know.
You know, not giving anything away,
I'm
mate.
painting cinematic here. It's interesting.
Okay, so
I might not
want-
even do it. I
No, I know.
preparing for the
I'm painting.
worst.
I'm painting a scene. I'm not. Yeah. People will do what they've got to do. Start.
You are
Tudor.
also influencing other character decisions there.
Yeah.
what's your character really feeling?
My character really feeling. Character is really feeling is actually is moving to.
I think there's definite concern for Tudor, but is there also some element of Tudor done fucked up a lot, and you're
Yeah,
get a bit- yeah.
there's I would say there's a bit of fear that Tudor is dangerous.
yeah. Okay.
That's what the character's really feeling is like Tudor is fucking dangerous right now. I need to handle him and sort this out. That's what the character's really feeling is that you're getting the feeling that I feel that you are dangerous.
Okay, what do you intend to do with the knife?
The knife, I intend to take it away from here and find somewhere and like put it somewhere where I can't find it. Like the equivalent of going and taking it and casting it into the sea. So like even if I wanted to get it back, I couldn't.
You mean the equivalent of in Harry Potter where he puts the book in the room of requirement?
We're going.
Yeah.
It's full on. Where's the nearest volcano? I need to throw this in.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
Yeah.
disposing of it.
Tudor hands him the knife.
Cool. You do still have another question as well that you can say.
Yeah,
for
no,
it.
I didn't want that one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
What happens to his kind of
I think it slowly starts retracting. Yeah, very slowly. It is definite. Like you feel something missing. Tudor. It was amazing for a moment, and now it's gone.
So Tudor's handed the knife over.
Yeah, he drops the knife in Lux's hand.
At this point, Stein flicks the trigger in the in his headset.
Go aggro!
Is this on me?
This is on the car. So for the audience,
To be honest, you're going to
So-
appreciate this no matter which.
yeah.
To be honest, whichever way this goes, you're going to appreciate it.
So
If
yeah,
you have already appreciated the
Stein
player.
like twists a dial on the side of his headset, and the camera zooms into the trunk of the McCrae-mobile, and we see a small device like pit
No,
with
no,
a
no.
green light on. Isn't it? I thought it was in the trunk. Was it not? Regardless, it's yeah.
No, it
and we
was-
cut back to an image of back in the workshop in Wintermute, and Stein very like throwing a component into something as he walks past and like doing a couple wires here and there, then very surreptitiously picking something up, spinning around, and jacking it into the car when no one was looking. And it's this device.
Yeah. For context, this is work on the hull, so it's actually like in the base of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll this, go aggro. Let's see how terribly everything ends.
This is going to go so badly for me because this isn't going to work.
I presume it's not possible for anyone to
Can
interfere.
we interfere?
I don't think so because I don't think you know it's coming.
You don't know that it's a bad
Yeah,
thing.
there's nothing psychic happening. Like there's nothing you can sense. You just kind of maybe see him flick a thing on his
It's
headset.
my
and go,
car.
Weird.
It's my car.
So
Okay.
yes, clarify exactly what this device is. Just a bomb, is my understanding. My memory.
It's a pretty powerful bomb, but I also Stein was pretty sleep deprived at this stage, and he actually did use components of the stereo torn out skid
Oh
mark.
yes,
So yeah.
yes, I remember now. Go aggro and summon on 7 to 9. So tell me exactly what you want out of this. Like
What I want.
What are
is,
you trying to? Are you trying to get the knife? Is that your plan?
Basically, what I'm trying to do is because Lux and Tudor are both stood on top of the McCrae-mobile, and Tudor's literally just dropped this knife into
Lux's hand.
Lux's hands. What I'm doing is trying to cause confusion, throw them off, and actually attain the knife for myself.
All right.
Rude.
Yeah, 7 to 9 left to choose one. Get the hell out of your bag.
And it proclaims on as a side product.
Tell
That's
you what you want to know. What you want to hear. Voice hand. Suck it up.
Thing.
Bit of a weird one. I think it just goes.
You guys have to have a little bit of faith in me. Sounds.
Yeah, so the bomb detonates. The McCrae-mobile flies upwards. You two are thrown bodily clear. You're both wearing 2 armor, so take a harm each. As you land on the side, the knife flies down and lands perfectly in the middle of Stein and Midnight. What did you...
God damn it, guys! I was trying to safely
Oh, come
dispose of this.
So you two. So
I
yeah,
know what I'm
Midnight.
gonna do.
Okay.
Can
I
I?
direct-
So I'm guessing you're like Stein. You're going
Right.
for it, I presume.
Can I please roll arresting Skinner?
I was gonna.
But no.
No.
I want to exempt Lux.
Okay.
Yes, but
So I don't want Lux to be-
what I was going to do was immediately use direct brain whisper on Midnight.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, is that Midnight does have a thing on her character sheet that says she has impossible
Immediately.
reflexes. So as a result of that,
She does.
She can act instantaneously. She sees the detonation. She sees Lux go flying, and she sees you like pulling away and turning to face it, and she knows she can process that fast. All right, Midnight. What do you take off? Because you're kind of standing there in a bra and some tight leather trousers.
Well, let's take the bra if it's the most effective way of getting his attention.
So you're Stein, you're like wheeling around, ready to throw mind bullets at Midnight, and you just like tits. Shooter, you're kind of reeling, and you're slowly coming up. Lux, you wheel
Also
around.
sees tits.
Yeah, but Midnight has exempted you from her spell.
Okay.
So yeah, Lux, you've got a chance to act.
Okay. I'm
I've actually fighting the bad stuff.
Huh?
so
Wait. So yeah, sorry. Yes, a thing I forgot to mention. Just before the bomb blows up, so Lux, the knife drops into your hand, and then you just hear, "And I would walk 500 miles."
Which is great because that instantly tells me who did this.
Yeah, yeah, and then you turn up to see Midnight bra flying away, tattoos wriggling across her body. I think they move in such a way to accentuate curves and shit as well. It's like they form basically a slinky cocktail dress around her, and Stein wheeling, hand dropping away from his thing as he's just kind of stunned for a moment, this is not the response I was expecting. And yeah, what do you do?
But he's obviously. Am I still in the air at this point?
No, you land, you pop up again. Everyone kind of has to duck from the explosion. You land hard, you roll up, and yeah, Stein is kind of there. If you run over, by the time you get there, he can react, but you've got time to get back into things before he just walks in, picks up the knife, and goes, "Lol, I'm a god now."
How? Yeah. How
Yeah,
long do I actually have to stay frozen? And
It's kind of so basically, Lux gets a chance to move. And then, I think the spell will be broken by the effect of things go bad, and then everyone will be kind of be in. But Lux is kind of this chance that no one else has to do something.
Okay, I'm gonna yell grab Stein, and I'm seizing by force with everyone in this courtyard.
Because he has the right hand.
Using my leadership.
Yeah. Let me just look at a move very quickly, because I feel like that's Pack Alpha.
Yeah, I mean I do have Pack Alpha. I have Pack Alpha.
Yeah. When you try to impose your will, you're trying to impose your will on the gang, and as your current advancement is, your leadership skills are becoming more impressive. So yeah, give me that. I think because this is just you're not quite the leader yet, but yeah, give me that Pack Alpha.
Okay. I would love to read it, but there's no time to read.
Just roll, bless your heart. I believe in you.
It's 8.
Succeeds partially. They do what you want. They don't. I think they do what you want.
What I want.
Yeah, they leap to it.
And then I'm also running towards the knife as I can.
All right. So you seize by force. Who are you? What are you seizing exactly?
I want to.
Do you want to seize Stein or do you want to seize the knife?
I think I have the long-term advantage, so I need to claim the knife to make sure that.
Okay.
Because if I have the knife, then he's probably going to struggle to take it back. But if he gets the knife, then I'm going to struggle. So I'm seizing by force the knife.
All right.
And can I get my? I guess a. I don't know. I feel like a plus. No, never mind.
All right. I know how this works. I know this will work. So Stein, act under fire. You're kind of this breaks as you the spell breaks as Lux yells. Act under fire.
And do we almost do a roll off of seize by force?
No. This will be first off an act under fire, then you will seize
so
by
as
force.
soon as basically he yells, as long as
this fire is not getting the knife. This fire is not getting dogpiled by 20 people. So yeah.
9.
I mean, if that gets me to the knife, I do have a corresponding action if you want that.
No, that doesn't get you to the knife.
Doesn't stop.
10 gets you, a full success gets you in the range of the knife. Yeah, I think what happens is you start running and you dodge out the way of the first person who comes to tackle you, and you're getting towards a knife, and you're in your head you're doing it, and then there's a bang. And yeah, God, what was the name of that guy who thought you tried to kill the doctor?
Oh,
Eli? Something like that?
Oh, he had some
Ethan?
sort of Amish-sounding name.
Eli? Ethan? I don't know. But yeah, I think the camera sees
Eli.
that guy, and he just shot you with some handgun or something.
Also, at this point, I still have my rocket launcher.
You do, and you will get a chance to
Can I
move.
shoot someone?
But Stein, give me the harm move. Roll 2d6 plus 0. Because you're wearing 2 harm armor, as I presumed everyone was to go into this battle. But yeah, you might just pass out here.
Ouch.
On a 9. Peripheral moves, harm move. Yeah, and you fall. And, like, the knife is just, like, 6 inches out of reach. Or, like, a foot out of reach. Stein.
Can I brain whisper?
No, at this point, you've
Should
just been
someone
shot.
else go? Yeah.
You've just been shot. Yeah, Lux, you're running for the knife. Stein is in a position to resist you, because he just fell flat on his ass for getting shot in the back. What about the other two of you? Are either of you moving to go for this knife, or does
No,
Lux just
I'm
get
going
it?
to shoot Stein.
Okay, yeah, so Lux, you, like, pick up the knife, and you're, like... I think they're just... Yeah, like, excited. You did it, finally. You've averted the crisis.
Well, I think as soon as I get the knife, I pull out.
Yeah, I think
pull
so.
out-
Yeah, before
give
this
someone
happens,
else.
is like, yeah, it's Tudor is like striding over. The ray gun comes out.
I'm not strutting, I'm just turning around from where I fell and
Yeah,
shooting.
yeah. You get to a position, and the ray gun comes out. Stein is getting up, so he's ready. I think we see the sleeve pistol mechanism, maybe. Unless Stein, are you resisting? I presume you are. Or have you like accepted you fucked up? Oh, have we lost him?
Is there any way of me actually getting my hand on this thing?
No, the knife is well out of your reach. But now it's a case of
Sorry,
you're about to
you're
get
breaking
shot
down.
by
Say again?
Tudor. So like Tudor's walking toward, like pulls out his gun, and is going to shoot you. What do you do in reaction to that? Are you resist? I think it's just seize by force because I presume you're wanting to not get shot. So, yeah, Tudor, seize by force.
Wait, isn't mine go aggro?
No, he's ready. Like he gets knocked down, but he does get up. Like the bullet didn't actually like go through him. It just
Okay,
like
fine.
hit,
Cool.
so he's actually okay-ish. Other than he's still dying from the same thing he was dying
Just an
from
8.
before. Okay, so you are using a 4 harm weapon. He has 2 armor. You get to pick 2 things. Oh, no, say that. Yeah.
From try to see something by force.
Yeah.
Little harm, terrible harm.
Yeah. So the way this ends is, alas, it's yeah. You kind of put a bullet in like Stein's. I think it hits him like just dead in the chest.
Jamie, you can also take a debilitation to knock down.
Yeah, it hits him dead in the chest, and he kind of staggers back. And, like I think the sleeve pistol like flicks out, and like you fire a shot back, and like sinks into the padding of your armor, Tudor. But doesn't do any damage. And yeah, roll me 2d6 plus 3, please, Jamie. Because yeah, you just took a shit ton of pain.
Sorry, 2d6 plus
3.
3.
And this is not a move you want to do well on.
what? Just 2d6.
2d6. Yeah, just roll the 2d6, and I'll add the 3. Blue. Come on, baby. That goes up to a 9 again.
9.
So that's not enough to be like just straight up fatal. But use grip while you're holding, use track something important. Yeah.
Does he just lose track of me? Do I just like move out the
so.
way?
Yeah, I think it's just a case of so Stein just collapses on the floor, and yeah, Stein goes up to 12 harm. So Stein, you're dead, unless you take a debility. But I think it might be quite fitting here that like Stein's final act was just like he tried, and he failed, and yeah, Tudor puts down revolution hard. He learned from his predecessors. I think it might be quite. I think it fits as we are at the end of our session. Yeah, this Lux is kind of celebrating like you successfully led all these people. You got the knife back. you've saved the day, and then you like just hear this bang as this massive caliber handgun just carves like a hole in Stein's chest, and you just turn around to see him like stagger and collapse, completely gone. Yeah, and Tudor kind of looking like the blue light still like fading from his like his flesh and making him look kind of mad. And yeah, Midnight, what is your immediate like? Do we see you? Are you? Because you did precipitate this. Are you running to Stein? Are you proud of yourself? Like, what's? I'm curious about.
Basically, Midnight gets the AK-47 that's currently in her hand, pops it over her shoulder and goes, he got what was coming to him, and walks off.
Oh god, Midnight just callous all the time. The man who literally gave her his soul.
He had it coming to him. Come on, you do shit like that, you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, so I like to think that the last scene of this game is Lux like walks over and like crouches next to Stein.
I was gonna say, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, okay, yeah.
I think there's enough friendship there. Yeah,
Lux walks over and kind of looks down at Stein and says, like, I was actually considering letting you live.
And yeah,
and walks off.
Stein, what's the last thing Stein says? Like, you see.
Well, shit.
The person who liked you through everything, like all this bollocks, and was beginning to like you again. Oh, sorry. What was that, Jamie? Ah, oh, no, this is not the time to lose him. No. I heard something about the Proclaimers.
I didn't say anything.
No, as I was just curious. Like, you look up and you see, like, I guess, from my memory of it, Stein's only friend.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Am I actually dead?
I mean, Stein is.
One sec.
This is not the time to have.
Why does he keep turning his video back on when it breaks every single time?
Yeah, I didn't catch any of what you just said.
Okay, so yeah, you are dying on the floor,
fuck's sake.
and yeah, Stein stands over you, and Lux stands over you and says,
I was almost considering letting you, forgiving you.
yeah, and yeah, you see the one person who was your friend before all this madness, the person who's willing to forgive you despite your mistakes, as much as you consider them mistakes. And what are Stein's last words? I'm curious.
Part of me wants to say something redundant, but yeah. Last words are overrated.
Is that what you actually say?
Yeah. I like that Stein is just like, yeah, whatever. And then, yeah. Stein's eyes, like that little spark in them dies. Kind of just rolls over, and yeah, this pool of blood
Well,
spreads.
if he like says something of like last words are overrated, I think Lux kind of jumps, thinking he was already dead, and shoots him twice again in the head.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Just like,
Yeah.
He twitched.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
And that is the end of the Snowocalypse. The world is very much changed. There's an oasis of sorts around Cecil Road these days, of this land that isn't touched by the snows created by the short-time God King Tudor. There's a eternal storm that's slowly dissipating over one of the greatest cities around. And yeah, no more Stein. And well, we'll see. I suppose what remains to be seen what happens to Lux. Maybe we'll revisit this world in another campaign somewhere long down the line.
I mean, it's like it actually has ended in a way that we could actually just continue straight from this point, hypothetically, at some point in the future.
I think I'd like to leave it for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely like time for this campaign to kind of roll out. And yeah, well, it's been a pleasure. This has been the first ever campaign I've reached the end of.
Are you telling me that I shot my character in the face and she lived to the end?
But to be fair, Chip, your character did just see everything kick off, then just went, and walked off.
No, my character saw everything kick off.
Your character started and ended in the same place. It's just like, I just don't give a shit. The only difference between your character at the beginning and the end, really, is that she's more naked. She still doesn't give a flying fuck.
And no longer has a negative weird stat.
Yeah, but that's by the by, because everyone's like, yeah. I mean, I care slightly more, but I'm gonna go drown that in booze. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, my lovely cast. Thank you, audience and viewers at home. You've been wonderful. We very much enjoyed your assorted company. I will be doing a poster of this to kind of discuss my assorted feelings and thoughts and all that jazz about the campaign, including things I could have done better, plans that never quite paid off, and all that jazz at some point. Other important things, as I said in one of the breaks, this Thursday, that is the 19th. Yep, the 19th, I will be on the Encounter Roleplay channel doing some cool shit. And doing some big announcements and stuff like that. You should totally go there and check it out.
Is tomorrow. No, it's
it is
it's 2 days.
Yeah. That will also include, I will be appearing on their West Marches show to bring back Fane, my crazy wizard. You should come check that out. And also, I'll be on their 24-hour stream on Saturday, playing some Blades in the Dark with stupid Animu vampire, like steampunk-ish, electropunk, crazy world. Come check those things out. Twitch.tv/EncounterRoleplay. Cool shit. My lovely cast. Let's go to Jamie first, in case his internet drops out again. And let's do shout-outs and thoughts and feelings. Jamie? Buddy? Pal? You there?
Dead person.
We'll go around and we'll hopefully get back to him. Joe?
It's
Starting with
appropriate.
shout-outs.
Oh. Yes? Jamie? Do your stuff.
Am I?
Yeah, go. Shout out.
Okay. My turn to speak. Yeah, I'll do shout-outs first. Thank you so much to everyone who's followed us this far, particularly the regulars that have been following Latin TV. You've been absolutely wonderful to have around. In terms of the show, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I knew Stein was going to die at some point. I was a little bit disappointed because I did have a final play that I wanted to put into place. I did know he was going to probably die at the end, regardless of whether that last antic paid off or not. If you are interested in finding out how I wanted that to play out, you can tweet me about it or whatever. At ejectsme on Twitter. Yeah, it's been fun. Stein's been a great character to play, and yeah. Big shout out to Finbar for GMing, and yeah, hopefully you guys will see a bit more of me working alongside him in the future, and hopefully my internet will stop fucking dying on me. Sorry for all the technical issues, but yeah, kudos.
All right, Joseph.
It's been a pleasure, as you guys know. This is mine and Chip's first experience of this weird thing called role-playing. Seems pretty fun. It's been an enjoyable experience. I now feel a considerably bigger nerd than I've ever been in my life.
Oh, you weren't even like you were testing the waters, and since then you've sent me a setting document about an alien race you want to play in a future campaign. You went from like I was like, here's the kiddie pool, and you went, you know what I want to do? You see that giant fuck off diving board?
Hey, I've never not committed to things half-heartedly. It's always got to go full hog.
Yeah.
But no, it's been fun, and yeah, the story ended in a fun way. Could have been a god, wasn't. Stein's betrayal was fun. Would have been funnier if he could have got to do a bit more of his plan. But who knows?
It's the thing when you have 4 main characters, they can do things that you never see coming, like when there's bombs and guns and god knives flying around the place. No one expects boobs.
Stein just wanted to be a god, defeated by tits. Fuck's sake.
Man's
The mightiest
downfall.
weapon of all. Oh dear. Fantastic. All right, Johnny.
Yeah, I had fun with this. I'm disappointed. I'm happy. I got my town back. Disappointed. I'm not quite ruling it, but second in command is good.
Yeah, I mean you're
Tudor will need to be retired eventually because his weird shit
Yeah.
will catch up to him and stuff.
there's a transitionary period I think coming.
Yeah.
Might be something we touch on in a one shot someday.
Yeah. But no, it's good fun, and And I'm hoping the McQueen-mobile can be repaired. Like, it only had a bomb blow up inside it. That's nothing to this vehicle. It is literally invincible. That's the first.
Rugged.
That's the first harm it's ever taken. It was
Beautiful.
from sabotage. You bastard.
When he sent me that message, I was like, oh my god. And finally, dearest Chip.
Well, I think it's no surprise how much I've absolutely adored playing Midnight.
She who giveth no fucks.
As Joe has said, this was mine and his first role-playing game experience. It has been brilliant working with Finbar. He's brought out every aspect of my character that I've wanted him to, and a few others that I hadn't quite thought were possible.
Yeah, you know, well,
but
I
I think-
forced you and Jamie to imaginarily flirt. That was one of the
Yeah.
most fun things I've done as a GM.
Yeah, that was weird. And at the end of the day, this entire thing ended with Midnight topless, and I don't think anybody could have predicted a better ending. Maybe Midnight shooting a rocket launcher topless.
Yeah, I think that would be, yeah.
That, you know, there's room for improvement.
Rocket launchers aren't known for their precision attacks on singular people, so yeah.
There's still time for that. Yeah, like Jamie said, thank you to everybody that's been watching, and the regulars, and everybody who's watching on YouTube as well. And it's just been really, really awesome. And hopefully, I did tell Finbar that I wasn't going to do another one, but I might be persuaded. I've had a lot of fun doing this, so I might be persuaded to nerd out a little bit more. So yeah, hope to see everybody again very soon.
Fantastico. Right. Wrapping up. Thank you all for coming down. You will see more of these people on this channel. It may be in this more of this context. It may be in other things. It may be both. But they'll be around because, you know, I'll keep pulling them back in. If you want to catch more of our stuff, you can subscribe to the you can follow the Twitch channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow all the social media in the descriptions and panels below. And yeah, stay tuned for all the awesome and exciting things coming out of here soon, alongside my brand new shiny schedule. I will see you all again on Thursday. We'll, with all of our love, fare thee well. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Avoid the drizzle.